Hi there and welcome to Leading Your Best Life. This is Lee Farnell. Today I want to talk about a key word in the title of this podcast, leadership. Leadership. We're in a boardroom the other day and people were saying we want clarity in leadership. We want clear leadership. We want to know where we're heading. So it made me think I've got to do something about this. I've got to share some tips and tools that people can use to really make a difference in their business, whether it be small, medium or large business, the power of leadership. But before we get to that, have a listen to this.
So, I mean, even right now, in 30 seconds, in terms of the coaching, where did you start and where are you now? What has been the value? Let's just verbalise it now. So, where did you start? Where were you when we started and where are you now? And what's been the value of the coaching?
Okay, I started coaching. When I started coaching with you, I had lost 50 grand's worth of work because of the COVID lockdowns. And I was thinking, how the hell am I going to get this back? And I realised that I had lots of blocks, internal blocks about selling.
Mm-hmm.
And I was also very focused on the delivery of my content and I was wrapped up in my content. And since speaking with you, I've realised that I needed to shift my mind about moving into understanding that sales is not only essential, but it's doable in a professional way without being pushy. And I had to change my mind about that. So the mindset change was a big deal. And then seeing the systems of selling that you provide really resonated with me. And I've used those as a framework. And now I'm moving to the point where I got myself out there with my core message, my core offering, and it's resonated with the client base. I'm now as busy as hell and needing to get to the next level of delegation of some of the tasks that I have been doing myself so that I can be freed up to deliver the work and to keep marketing.
Okay, so you don't need to give me the gross dollar amount that you're now generated, but on a percentage basis, what growth has there been from when we started to where you are now? You can just do
I mean, look, the reality is that when you go to zero, from $0 to $1 is, what percentage is that?
I don't know.
It's a heck of a lot. Well, let me tell you that I am now achieving my first benchmark that I set myself to have as a monthly income. I've actually exceeded that by 10.
Wow. So, you mean by tenfold? So if it was 1,000, it's 10,000. If it's 10,000, it's 100,000. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry, no, that's not correct. I had by 10 times.
Wow.
So I wanted to get to, my benchmark was at 1 point. Put it this way, I'm now getting a good solid 5-figure a month.
Brilliant. Great work, mate. Well, that's very good. So now, as you say, the journey goes on. Kaizen
the journey continues. It's not over yet.
The journey, Kaizen means continuous and never-ending improvement. So then it's like, what's the next step? And then there'll be another bullshit story that comes in between your ears that needs to be challenged, which is exactly what you need to do with your clients as well, in the sense that the clients also have.
Welcome back. We just done a workshop where I'd done a diagnostic, one of our deep dive sales audit, sales system diagnostic and sales ecosystem diagnostic. And people said part of the problem we've got here, because I look at where's the insanity, where's the impediment, where are the inhibitors to sales and business growth? And people said one of the things is we don't know what the vision here is. We don't know what the direction is. We don't know what our key goals are. Yes, we know we want to sell, but as the old Proverbs in the Bible it says, where there is no vision, the people perish. Where there is no vision, the people perish. And people say, we want a picture. We want to feel like we're something more than just hit your target next week. People want to know the big picture. So I went back in my memory banks, and of course I've got a whole presentation on this, 10 key tips for leadership teams. In fact, I'm going to be presenting that to that leadership team tomorrow afternoon to get everyone on the same page, because we assume people are on the same page. The whole concept of alignment of ideas, alignment of energy, alignment of strategy, alignment of time. I mean, where there's misalignment, people start bumping into each other, and more to the point, it's also about discretionary effort. Do I do that bit extra? Do I stay back that bit later? Do I try that bit harder? Do I really put my idea forward with a bit more gusto? Do I put an extra 2 or 3 reasons there to try and sell the idea rather than, the boss doesn't seem to really care, or the founder doesn't really seem to care, so why should I? So I went back and I said, let's look at champion leaders. Let's look at some of the data that exists. Firstly, we know in the book From Good to Great, Jim Collins does a fantastic study on levels of leadership. He talks about level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leadership, and he says level 5 leadership is where you should be aiming as to what does a level 5 leader do. And again, I'm not going to go into all the detail on that now, but we certainly know the level 5 leader is disciplined around systems, disciplined around achieving goals and KPIs, disciplined around also humility, not taking all the credit for themselves, as it happens in that book Good to Great. The high ego leader. Now, ego is good in the sense you want to conquer, lead, overcome adversity, have resilience. All of those things are important in what we call achievement drive, or desire to conquer, and some might even call it ego drive, desire to win, be number one. That's all great, but at the same time, when you get there, it's not about you, it's about the team. So I put a song together on this, but it's also based on the great Jack Welch. Now, Jack Welch later on in life, some people look at what he did and said, wow, Jack kind of soiled his reputation there. But if you look at what he did at General Electric over that 30 or so year period, they were record growth. And the whole range of things he did in terms of innovation, people management, breaking down silos, use of technology, going after high margin businesses. And again, you can check out more on that with my great interview with Kieran Barr, and my Irish friend, who worked very closely with Jack Welch in particularly the finance division of the business. He talks about what Jack did there. But let me give you a quote from Jack Welch, which really summarizes some of his key principles on leadership. And I quote, "Leadership isn't about being the smartest person in the room." Level 5 leadership, it's not about putting my own notes in here. Level 5 leadership about being humble. Leadership isn't about being the smartest person in the room. It's about energizing people, developing people, and building a team that wins. Great leaders have candor. They tell the truth. They tell the truth with compassion. They cut through the fluff, cut through the BS. When you create a culture where people speak openly, ideas get better, execution gets faster, and the team becomes unstoppable. Performance equals potential minus interference. Cut back the interference. A leader's job is simple. Set a clear vision, get the right people in the right jobs, remove the roadblocks, which means identifying the roadblocks, making it safe enough to talk about the roadblocks, talk about the elephants in the room, remove the roadblocks, and then get out of the way. Get out of those people's way. You must be passionately engaged. People can smell indifference. Passion. They want to feel your passion, feel your drive, the intangible, the social psychology. People can smell indifference. If you want people to follow you, show them your fire. Show them you care. Show them where you're going. Show them the picture. Show them the light on the hill. What are we trying to go for here? What's the lighthouse? What's the vision? What's that picture? Smell it, taste it. And remember this, your team's success is your success. Your team's success is your success. Their growth is your legacy. The best leaders don't control, they inspire. The best leaders don't hoard power, they give it away. Look at that. The best leader doesn't hoard power, they give it away. Empowerment, give the power away. The best leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. More leaders, think about that. The best leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. At the end of the day, leadership comes down to this. Do people grow under you? Do they win because of you? And are they better today than they were yesterday? Do people grow under you? Do they win because of you? And are they better today than they were yesterday? Continuous improvement, Kaizen, Kaizen, Kaizen. If the answer is yes, you're on your way to being a great leader. Jack Welch. Wow, there's so much in that. I put it into a song so you can listen to it over and over again. Check with yourself. Where are you rating as a leader? How's your leadership team? Are they aligned? When was the last time you did some leadership team development to get them using the same language, using the same energy? And as Jack Welch talks about, energize people, execution, get the edge, passion and drive. So I'm going to be talking to the team tomorrow about this. If you'd like to find out more about what we can do in your business to help you increase sales, increase growth, business growth with passion, drive, leadership. As we say, the fish stinks from the head first, and the speed of the group is determined by the speed of the leaders and the leadership team. So I'm very keen and passionate about helping leadership teams realize their full potential, because when we help the leadership team realize its full potential, the company, the organization, the team realize its full potential. Want more information on that? Do DM me, touch base, or even ask me for some more. We've actually got a leadership course online that you can access, by the way, which again, I'll put the link in there. You can access the leadership course. But in the meantime, have a listen to this song and share this podcast with others. If this resonates at all with you, share it with others. I'm Lee Farnell, and by the way, here's the song. Have a listen to it. I'll put 2 versions of it because I think it's good. In fact, it's very good. Leadership. Your team's success is your success. Their growth is your legacy. I'll see you next time. Have a listen to this. Thank you.
Standing in the doorway of a brand new day. Your tone sets the tone in every word you say. Your people watch your footsteps long before your voice. Leadership's a privilege, leadership's a choice. Your people watch your footsteps long before your voice. Leadership's a privilege, leadership's a choice. Up the room, or pulling down the air. Are you growing hope, or growing fear? Cause your words are tools and your actions teach. Your vision is the lighthouse before you ever preach. Cause your words are tools and your actions teach. Your vision is the lighthouse before you ever preach. Lao Tzu whispered softly, let them say they did it themselves. And Grace Hopper said you lead people, not the shells. Jack Welch showed the shift, once you lead, grow others too. And Benjamin Disraeli laughed, the leader must follow the crew. Earn your leadership every day, live the mile, light the way. Grow the vision, make it real. Lead with purpose, heart and steel. Who are you and who you be? The world is watching quietly. You're a role model, choose your way and earn your leadership every day. Choose your way every day. Choose your way. feels lost. You define reality when the job is done. You say thank you gracefully. You don't need a title when the trust runs deep. You got their dreams, the ones they fear to keep. A dealer in hope like Napoleon said, a servant in spirit with a clear strong head. Where there is no vision, the people perish. Rings true, so speak with clarity. They're looking at you. You don't rule by force, that's the old world. Our real powers in humility, compassion, heart. A leader sees danger and steps to the front line. A leader says we, not they, every time. And when courage calls, when the storm hits hard, you turn your back to the crowd and lead the charge. In the book, Good to Great. After studying 1,435 company, the level 5 leader is the best. Humble, owns behavior, discipline, passionate, takes responsibility, selects the right team member. The level 5 leader is the best. Humble, owns behavior, discipline, passionate, takes responsibility, selects the right team member. That's your leadership challenge. That's your leadership challenge. On your leadership every day. Lift them higher, light the way. Grow the vision, make it real. Lead with purpose, heart and still. Who are you and who you be? The world is watching quietly. You're a role model, choose your way and earn your leadership every day. You're a role model. Choose your way every day. You're a role model. Choose your way every day. Great leaders empower, they don't dominate. They listen, they learn, they elevate. And a final test when all's done and said. Your legacy lives on in the leaders you've bred. And a final test when all's done and said. Your legacy lives on in the leaders you've bred. In the leaders you've bred. The leaders you've bred. The leaders you've bred. As the Fortune magazine manager of the century, Jack Welch said, leadership isn't about being the smartest person in the room. It's about energizing people, developing people, and building a team that wins. Great leaders of candor, they tell the truth, they cut through the fluff. When you create a culture where people speak openly, ideas get better, execution gets faster, and the team becomes unstoppable. A leader's job is simple. Set a clear vision, get the right people in the right jobs, remove the roadblocks, and then get out of their way. Get out of their way. You must be passionately engaged. People can smell indifference. If you want people to follow you, show them your fire, show them you care, show them where you're going. And remember this. Your team's success is your success. Their growth is your legacy. The best leaders don't control, they inspire. The best leaders don't hold power, they give it away. The best leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders at the end of the day. Leadership comes down to this. Do people grow under you? Do they win because of you? And are they better today than they were yesterday? If the answer is yes, you're on your way to being a great leader. standing in the doorway of a brand new day. Your tone sets the tone in every word you say. Your people watch your footsteps long before your voice. Leadership's a privilege, leadership's a choice. Your people watch your footsteps long before your voice. Leadership's a privilege, leadership's a choice.
Are you lifting up the room or pulling down the air? Are you growing hope or growing fear?
'Cause your words are tools and your actions teach. Your vision is a lighthouse before you ever preach. 'Cause your words are tools and your actions teach. Your vision is the lighthouse before you ever preach. The hearts who whispered softly, let them say they did it themselves. And Grace Harper said you lead people, not the shelves. Jack Welch showed the shift, once you lead, grow others too. And Benjamin Disraeli laughed, the leader must follow the crew. Earn your leadership every day. Lift them higher, light the way. Grow the vision, make it real. Lead with purpose, heart and steel. Who are you and who you'll be? The world is watching quietly. You're a role model, choose your way. And earn your leadership every day. When the team feels lost, you define reality. When the job is done, you say thank you gracefully. You don't need a title when the trust runs deep. You guide their dreams, the ones they fear to keep. A dealer in hope, like Napoleon said. A servant in spirit with a clear, strong head. Where there is no vision, the people perish, rings true. So speak with clarity, they're looking to you. You don't rule by force, that's the old world art. Real power's in humility, compassion, heart. A leader sees danger and steps to the front line. A leader says we, not they, every time. And when courage calls, when the storm hits hard, you turn your back to the crowd and lead the charge. In the book, good to great. After studying 1,435 companies, the level 5 leader is the best. Humble owns behavior, discipline, passionate, takes responsibility, selects the right team members. The level 5 leader is the best. Humble owns behavior, discipline, passionate, takes responsibility, selects the right team members. That's your leadership challenge. That's your leadership challenge. Earn your leadership every day. Lift them higher, light the way. Grow the vision, make it real. Lead with purpose, heart and steel. Who are you and who you'll be? The world is watching quietly. You're a role model, choose your way. And earn your leadership every day. Choose your way and earn your leadership every day. Great leaders in power, they don't dominate. They listen. listen, they learn, they elevate. And the final test, when all's done and said, your legacy lives on in the leaders you bred. And the final test, when all's done and said, your legacy lives on in the leaders you've bred. In the leaders you've bred. The leaders you've bred. The leaders you've bred.
My name is Daniel Leary. I'm one of the directors of the company, and I found out about you guys using Grok AI.
Yeah.
I asked Grok to list the top 5 salespeople in Perth. I gave them the criteria. I said rank them from 1 to 5. I think the criteria were based on testimonials, reviews, time in the market, and knowledge of the Perth market, and obviously being based in Perth City itself. And number 1 came up as yourselves.
Okay, when you say you're looking for salespeople, you're looking for sales
trainers, correct?
Right. Okay. And so you use Grok, and I come up on AI.
Yes, correct. Yeah, as number 1, based on the criteria I listed. The criteria we were looking for in a sales trainer.
Fantastic.
You came up with number 1.
And okay, what's happened this morning? What's been useful about what we've done here in this meeting this morning?
I guess we've got a good oversight of what to expect from this training. I guess it's helped us identify some shortcomings and hopefully put together a roadmap to some successful outcomes.
Fantastic.
Yeah. All
right, great. Guys, while I'm here, what did you guys get out of this morning?
Well, I've definitely got that we definitely need a base set and some defined training that aligns what our company goals are all about. So,
brilliant.
Yeah, I love learning about the system. See around us here now, and also just learning about the journey to implement that, the journey that we've got to go on. So it's quite exciting, a lot to do, but it's very, very exciting.
How confident are you we'll be successful?
100%.
100%? I like it. Okay, it's just after St. Patrick's Day, boys, so I feel like I'm almost in Dublin or somewhere. Okay, here we go on the journey.
Yeah.
A coach brings wisdom.
So if that interests you, then give me a call direct on 0412 945 402 or go to leighfarnell.com, leigharnell.com. Mate, take action, let's get on with it, and let's help unlock the potential in your sales and business growth.